Warm welcome to everyone. Now we are going to discuss about the topic coffee rust and the characters of Hemilia vastatrix. Coffee, it is one of the most grown um, crop in the hilly regions, and they are caused by disease known as rust. They are caused by fungi known as Hemilia vastatrix. They come under the kingdom fungi and the phylum Basidiomycota, class Puccinomycetes, order Puccineals, family Insectacides, and genus Hemilia vastatrix. There are totally 40 species of Hemilia, and most of them are disease causing to the family Rubiaceae, and there are easily identified by the reniform iridospores. The iridospores are formed on the substomatal region of the leaf, and there are also teleospores which are similar to that of iridospore in the sorus, and the teleospore does not cause most of the disease. And there are two species of Hemilia known as Hemilia vastatrix and Hemilia coffecola. Out of this, Hemilia vastatrix is being found most of the regions of the world, whereas Hemilia coffecola is found only in the central and western part of the Africa, and they are being observed as an only minor disease. Hemilia vastatrix formed irido as well as teleospores on the same sorus. It is generally agreed that coffee rust does not complete its life cycle in a single crop, whereas they require an alternate host. The symptoms of the coffee rust are such as they are being seen observed small yellow chlorotic lesions on the upper surface of the leaf and orange yellow iridophore on the lower surface. The lesions may coalesce together and there will be formation of necrotic on the leaf. So, on severe condition, there may be formation of dieback on the roots and younger shoots, which may result in the dying of the plant, and younger leaves are more susceptible to the coffee rust than older leaves. Now, let us see about the life cycle of the coffee rust. The coffee rust are autoecious, which refers to that they requires two hosts for completing of their life cycle. One the host is the coffee plant, which is the coffee plant, and other is an alternate roast, and they are microcyclic and they are lacking Puccinia and Acea. And the coffee rust persists in the form of mycelium, iridia, and iridospores, and the spores will germinate in the presence of water, and they will be forming in the substomatal region on the lower surface of the stomata. Hyaline septate mycelium, and there will be formation of iridospore in the intercellular region, and the hosterium will be sucking the nutrients from the younger cells of the leaves, and the mycelium will produce new iridospore within 15 to 25 days after the infection. The iridospore are cuneiform or reniform or orange segmented spores are in shape. Once the iridospores are formed, then there will be premature falling of the leaf. The leaf started to fall down, and even one pustule will be responsible for the falling of the leaf. The fungus occasionally produce unicellular, small, thick, cell-walled, turnip-shaped teleospores. The teleospores are also mixed with the iridospores. They germinate in situ conditions, and the spores which are formed from the teleospore are the basidiospores, and the basidiospores do not cause any major infection to the plants. And how does the crop disease infects the productivity of the plants? Let us see. The Hemilia vastatrix will be affecting the leaf region of the plant, so that there will be reduction in the photosynthesis taking place, and as there is no photosynthesis taking place, then there will be less production of the carbohydrate, and the berries of the coffee plant will not be able to get a sufficient amount of nutrient, so that there will be reduction in the loss of the plant, and there will be also dieback in the root and young shoots, so the plant will be feeling difficult to survive. And some of the remedies which are being observed are such as, in the 19th century they will be able to observe in the Sri Lanka and Indonesia that the coffee arabica were able to see disease, so they changed the variety as coffee robusta. So these type of plants were little susceptible to the disease, and they also followed some methods such as leaving a larger space between the crops, and they also reduce the shade, so the presence of sunlight reduce the probability of the disease. And they also use some fungicides present which are containing copper, and they are also used some systemic fungicides such as triazoles, nimidapine, and many other systemic fungicides. These were also the chances of the reduction of the coffee rust. These coffee rust were able to cause a major problem and reduction in the yield, and they caused the problems in the livelihood of the farmers. Thank you.